a country with the world's largest oil reserves, where today people are not searching for petrol but for food. And now, the President of the United States is saying Venezuela is a dead country at this moment. The question is not just about a statement. The real question is the United States going to carry out a second military strike on Venezuela? And if that happens, will the region be democracy or oil and global power struggle? After the recent warning issued by US President Donald Trump, this question has once again moved to the center of international politics. Is the United States preparing for a second military strike on Venezuela? Trump described Venezuela as a dead country at this moment and indicated that if the interim government there does not move forward, according to America's conditions, the military option is still on the table. This statement came at a time when Venezuela is already struggling with political instability, economic collapse, and intense international pressure. This warning is not being seen merely as a statement, but as part of a long-term American strategy that includes pressure, sanctions, and now even the possibility of military intervention regarding Venezuela. But to understand this entire situation, it is necessary to know how Venezuela reached this point and how America's role in it continued to grow over time. I want to give a big thanks to our sponsor, Ion Infotech. They are not just any tech company, they are our digital partner here at Sutra Network, helping us bring you the content that often gets overlooked by the media but really matters. Ion Infotech is all about the digital future. They specialize in AI, app development, and yes, even game app development. They use their unique 4D model, discovery, design, development, and deployment to ensure every project is a success. And in today's world, every business needs a strong digital presence. They are the ones who can help you move beyond traditional marketing and get your business visible on modern platforms like Gemini, ChatGPT, and all those new AI search and source hubs. So if you are looking to bring your digital project to life and really stand out online, definitely check them out. And remember, by supporting them, you are supporting us. Hit the link in the description, mention Sutra Network, and you'll get a little extra perk. To know more, visit ioninfotech.com. Now let's get back to the video. Venezuela has the world's largest proven oil reserve, nearly 300 billion barrels. In theory, this country should have been a global energy power, but the ground reality is completely opposite. Over the past decade, Venezuela's oil production has fallen drastically. A country that once produced more than 3 million barrels of oil per day is now extracting only a small fraction of that amount. The direct impact of declining oil production was felt on the country's economy. Government revenues almost disappeared. The value of the currency kept falling, and inflation rose so sharply that Venezuela faced one of the most severe economic crises in the world. According to the United States and international organizations, millions of people have been forced to migrate due to shortages of food, medicines, and basic necessities. So, let's talk about the root of the crisis. The beginning of this entire crisis is tracked back to 1999, when Hugo Chavez came to power. Chavez adopted socialist policies and established complete government control over the oil industry. American and other foreign oil companies were nationalized, and relations with the United States deteriorated rapidly. In the early years, high oil prices allowed the government to sustain the economy despite heavy spending. Large amounts of money were spent on social programs, but little attention was given to diversifying the economy. As a result, the entire system became dependent on oil. When oil prices fell, this structure could not survive. Then, after Hugo Chavez's death in 2013, Nicolas Maduro came to power. During his tenure, oil prices declined, but government control and policies largely remained the same. Production capacity continued to shrink, foreign investment stalled, and the country faced a severe shortage of dollars. During this period, the United States and several Western countries accused the Maduro government of weakening democratic processes, rigging elections, and committing human rights violations. The United States refused to recognize Maduro as the legitimate president and began imposing strict economic sanctions on Venezuela. The biggest impact of American sanctions was felt on Venezuela's oil sector. Oil exports were restricted and government assets were frozen. This increased pressure on the Maduro government, but the hardships faced by ordinary citizens multiplied many times over. There were severe shortages of medicines, food items, and fuel. The US argued that these sanctions would force the Maduro government to step down, while critics said that the greatest suffering was borne by ordinary civilians. Recently, the situation became even more sensitive when Donald Trump claimed that the United States carried out a military operation that resulted in Nicolas Maduro being taken into custody. According to Trump, this was a limited but strategic operation in which American soldiers remained safe, although one helicopter was damaged. Full details of this operation have not been made public, raising questions at the international level. Some experts are calling it a limited intervention, while others see it as the beginning of a more aggressive American policy. Trump's recent statement makes this entire situation even more serious. He said that the United States was fully prepared for a second military strike and that if conditions do not improve, this option could be used again. However, he also made it clear that at present, he does not believe it is necessary. This means that for now, the United States is using military actions as a pressure strategy to force Venezuela's interim government to comply with its conditions. Oil remains the biggest factor in this entire dispute. Venezuela's oil is not only economically important but also strategically significant. China and Russia have been investing in Venezuela for a long time, and the United States wants to limit this influence. Trump's statement that Venezuela's oil infrastructure was originally built by American companies points clearly in this direction. In the coming period, three possibilities are being considered. Either a political understanding is reached between the United States and the interim government, or the US increases pressure through limited military action, or Venezuela remains trapped for a long time in instability and sanctions without a direct war. In the end, whether the United States will attack Venezuela again or not is still uncertain. But what is clear is that this issue is not limited to just one country or one leader. It is a battle over oil, power, and global influence. And the biggest price is being paid by the ordinary people of Venezuela. History shows that when geopolitics and resources collide, the damage is always suffered by those on the ground. So the main point arises: if a superpower openly suggests it can act against another country's president without consequences, it risks challenging global norms. Trump's statements about Venezuela and Maduro have raised concern because they imply unilateral action over diplomacy, challenging sovereignty principles. Similar logic is seen in ongoing conflicts: Russia, Ukraine, Israel, and Hamas, and tensions around Taiwan. Experts warn that normalizing such actions might encourage other nations to intervene forcefully, gradually weakening international law and making the world more unstable and unpredictable. Where many news channels are caught up in noise and agendas, Sutra Network stands firmly with facts and truth. We don't chase sensationalism, we show reality. If you believe in honest journalism, join us for truth, for change. And if you have a story that needs to reach the people, click the link below and share it with us. For more information, read our article on this. Link is mentioned in the description.